NFL mourns Jim Irsay. Indianapolis Colts owner dies at 65. Cause of death and last words revealed. May 22, 2025, Indianapolis, Indiana. Jim Irsay, longtime owner and CEO of the Indianapolis Colts, and one of the NFL's most influential voices, passed away Tuesday evening at the age of 65. A family spokesperson confirmed his death was caused by congestive heart failure, a condition he had been privately battling for years. Surrounded by his daughters and closest friends, Irsay's final words were quiet but powerful. Take care of the team. Keep the music alive. The loss has reverberated far beyond the football field. Jim Irsay wasn't just a team owner. He was a passionate advocate for mental health, an ardent music collector, and a figure who blended sports, art, and advocacy into a singular American story. From hair to icon, a legacy carved in blue and white. Born June 13, 1959 in Lincolnwood, Illinois, Irsay was the son of Robert Irsay, a successful businessman who purchased the Baltimore Colts in the early 1970s. As a young man, Jim immersed himself in the family business, not from a corporate perch, but in the trenches, learning the game from coaches, scouts, and players alike. When he became principal owner in 1997, he took the reins of a franchise at a crossroads. Under his guidance, the Colts underwent a metamorphosis, from a struggling team to a perennial playoff contender, culminating in a Super Bowl victory in 2007. What defined his leadership was not only strategic foresight, but heartfelt investment. He didn't just write checks, said former head coach Tony Dungy. He bled Colts blue. He felt every win, every loss like the fans did. An owner with soul. Jim Irsay's tenure was unlike any other. While many NFL executives preferred suits and silence, Irsay was a personality, expressive, artistic, and unfiltered. His love of music was legendary, and so was his memorabilia collection, which included guitars from Prince and Bob Dylan, Jack Kerouac's original On the Road manuscript, and John Lennon's piano. He often blurred the line between owner and artist. Whether it was tweeting song lyrics, showcasing rare collectibles, or hosting benefit concerts, Irsay built a persona far more vibrant than the average sports mogul. His public battle with addiction and mental health challenges became part of his purpose. He never pretended to be perfect, said Colts general manager Chris Ballard. Instead, he gave others permission to heal by being honest about his own pain. Final hours and last message. According to close friends, Irsay had been hospitalized intermittently over the past year. Yet, in true form, he remained involved in team decisions, regularly calling staff and checking in with players. On May 21st, surrounded by his Carly, Casey, and Kaylin, Irsay reportedly asked to listen to a curated playlist of his favorite songs, including tracks by Bruce Springsteen, Bob Seger, and Janis Joplin. Near midnight, with the music softly playing in the background, he turned to his family and whispered, "Take care of the team. Keep the music alive." He passed moments later. Reactions from the NFL and beyond. In the hours following the announcement, an outpouring of love flooded social media and sports networks. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell issued a statement calling Irsay a steward of tradition and a champion of change. "Jim brought humanity to ownership," Goodell said. "He reminded us that heart has a place in the boardroom." Colts legend Peyton Manning called Irsay the heartbeat of Indianapolis sports, and added that he owed so much of his career and growth as a man to Irsay's mentorship. Artists and musicians also paid tribute. Dave Grohl of Foo Fighters, a friend of Irsay, posted, "We've lost a brother in music and spirit. Jim gave voice to the soul of the game." A family legacy and the road ahead. With Jim Irsay's passing, leadership of the Colts is expected to formally transfer to his eldest daughter, Carly Irsay Gordon, who has served as vice chair since 2014 and has been heavily involved in operations. Sources close to the family indicate no major shifts are planned in management, honoring Irsay's wish to maintain the culture we built. Additionally, the Irsay family will launch the Jim Irsay Foundation, dedicated to expanding mental health resources nationwide and providing instruments to underfunded music programs in public schools. A public celebration of life is being organized at Lucas Oil Stadium, where fans will be invited to gather, reflect, and pay tribute. Beyond football, a man of deep contrasts. Jim Irsay was not a man easily summarized. He was larger than life, often unpredictable, and deeply human. A billionaire who spoke like a rock fan. A businessman with the heart of a poet. He could quote Shakespeare, Springsteen, and Tom Brady in the same breath, said sportscaster Rich Eisen. You never knew what Jim would say, only that he meant every word. Even during his darkest struggles, Irsay turned toward the light, investing time and resources into helping others navigate similar paths. His openness about addiction and mental health was not an image, it was his lived truth. A city remembers across Indianapolis, tributes began to appear overnight. The team's digital billboard now reads, "Thank you, Jim." Fans have left blue candles, handwritten letters, and flowers outside the stadium gates. Local resident Rachel Mallory summed up the city's feelings best. He made us proud, not just because of Super Bowl rings, but because he never forgot who we were. For those who cheered every Sunday, for those who listened to his late-night interviews, and for those he helped without fanfare, the legacy of Jim Irsay isn't just one of sports, it's one of sincerity. A closing note. The world of football has lost a dreamer, a fighter, a builder, and above all, a man who truly believed in people. Jim Irsay didn't see a team as names on a roster or numbers on a spreadsheet. He saw a family, and he led with love. As the lights dim in Lucas Oil and the echoes of Springsteen play in the background, one message rises above the silence. Take care of the team, keep the music alive. And we will, Jim, we will.